Hey all, Binks here. Today we are playing a deck built by Paper, an awesome member of the Marvel Snap community. You can find them on Twitter and Twitch in the link below. You can also find them being very active on the Marvel Snap Discord. What we did was we co-opted this deck, and there's a lot of back and forth talking about specific plays, exactly what we should do and why we're setting up in certain ways. So if you like analytical type content like that, I think you're going to really enjoy this video and any that follow. The deck that we're playing today is Wong and Odin, a deck that takes advantage of both Wong and Odin to get multiple copies of our very powerful on reveal abilities. It has really big flashy turns later in the game, has some strategic setup early on, and if you snap properly and at the right times, it can be a really great deck for climbing on the ladder. Going over some of these deck choices, at the 2-drop slot we have Domino and Lizard, so Domino is always going to be in your hand on turn 2. I am a Domino hater, and I actually talked to Paper a lot about this while we played, but I'm a little bit more of a believer now. I think that always being able to have that 3 power play on turn 2 is just pretty okay. Lizard is there to play a little bit later on. It's probably one of the most flexible cards in the deck. Lots of different options. You could do things like Scorpion there or some other cards. Moving on to the 3-drop slot, which I think the deck really shines, we have our powerful on reveal abilities, which are going to be Ironheart, which gives +2 power to 3 other cards. If we get this 2 times, 4 times, 6 times like we can with Wong and Odin, it's going to be enough power to pretty much win games on its own. Wolfsbane is going to give +2 cards power for each other card you have here. Normally when you're running Wolfbane decks, you kind of have to wait to play Wolfsbane until the location is almost full. With this deck, we can actually play it with just one other card or sometimes no cards. If we have an Odin in hand, we know we're going to slam it down on that location later, so some sneaky plays can be made with Wolfsbane. We have Storm in here, a powerhouse just in the meta right now. It's going to turn off one of the locations, so it's going to change it to Flooding, which means the last turn cards can be played here, and Flooded, which works just like Sanctum Sanctorum to shut off one of the locations for both us and our opponent. But we have really powerful on reveals that can make tokens that can jump on there later. Killmonger, if you're running a deck with 0 1-drops, Killmonger is just a great ad. It's going to destroy your opponent's 1-drops, get you out ahead, beat things like Sunspot. If you see a Sunspot early, you have a Killmonger in hand, a lot of times you're actually just going to be snapping really early because you know your opponent might invest in that. You can kill it off and it's going to be great. And last but not least, we have Thor, a real surprise to me. Paper is a huge Thor believer, and I am now too. I think Thor is just incredible at a 3 energy 4 power. Shuffles Mjolnir into your deck, which is going to give us a 0 power, 0 energy, give Thor +6 power. This works great on turn 6 if we're going to be Odining. We can Odin and Mjolnir at the same time. If it's on a Wong ability, Thor can win lanes easily by himself. So really powerhouse card. I think that any deck that you want to build Thor in is going to be one that you don't need any specific card to win. This deck is built with a lot of different win conditions and a lot of different ways to play. Some decks are a bit more streamlined where you need certain cards. Thor does lose you a draw if you end up drawing that Mjolnir, so you kind of get a payoff of getting a 0 energy 6 power addition to your Thor. But it can also be a negative because that could have been one of the other cards that you wanted to draw in your deck. So usually you want to utilize Thor as just a really powerful 3-drop when you have a flexible deck that doesn't have any specific win condition. Moving on to the rest of the cards, we have Wong, which is going to double all of our on reveals, really awesome. In the 5-drop slot, we have White Tiger, which is going to help us win other lanes. So dropping that 7 power Tiger to other lanes, we can get this 2 times, 4 times, 6 times, sometimes with Odin and Wong together. Gamora is to win a single lane. Gamora, since the buff, just seems really powerful, and I would definitely go back and start trying her in some of your decks if you just need a powerful 5-drop. There's certain locations that you're going to know that your opponent's going to play there, and there are ways when you play down Storm early that you know it's like going to be a 50-50, or sometimes the opponent's just going to play in both locations. Gamora's almost always going to go off, so Gamora's great. Dr. Doom, another way just like White Tiger to get other cards out there, and Odin, the spectacular finisher. If you get a lane with 2, sometimes 3 on reveal cards or 2 on reveal cards and a Wong, slamming down that Odin on turn 6 is just going to be an incredible way to finish out the game in style, getting huge power swings at the end. I really love this deck. I'm going to continue playing it. It's flexible. You can kind of make it your own, and there's a lot of adjustments that can be made, but I think that this core is really great. Once again, thanks so much for Paper. Let me know in the comments below, do you want me to work with any other content creators? Tag them. Let them know that I'm really open to working with people. So tag your favorite content creator. Let me know who I should reach out to. Really excited to continue doing this in the future. As always, if you enjoy this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more Marvel Snap content. You can catch me live either here on YouTube or over at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. So last Sunday I did that crazy stream, right, where I was doing all the Exodia combos. My patience in Marvel Snap has never been higher than sitting there and just bashing my head against that really hard, like especially like there were some where I needed Adam Warlock to draw me cards because I needed to play like 10 of my cards to actually get the combo off. So yeah. So we're looking at Washington DC is great for us with White Tiger. It's great for us with Doctor Doom. Are you thinking Domino here first as well? And then I would maybe just put it middle if it were me.
I'm thinking Lizard on the left, because then we just play Storm and we shut off the randomness from Strange Academy.
Oh, I love that play. I absolutely love that play. I'm thinking about snapping. What do you think about snapping here?
We don't have any of our pieces.
Okay.
It's iffy.
Opponent's playing Sentinel.
Interesting. I love that card.
Yeah, but Sentinel was so cool, like early on, like okay. Well, we didn't. Right. We're not going to draw any of those decks. I think we still 100% take our Storm play.
Yeah.
We've got another Abomination.
He's back.
Hopefully next turn we get a 1 or a 2 drop that can pair and give us a good turn 4. Opponent completely filled up the right side.
Is it a beast or? Well, we don't have Killmonger anymore, but that right lane is pretty weak.
Unless we believe.
Oh, and we got Sarah. Interesting.
We can have a pretty nutty, I guess not super crazy, but we can Sarah and then do like Abomination Ironheart, something like that.
I think Domino left just to secure Flooded is probably the best call here.
I think with Ironheart, I don't want to do that personally. I actually really don't want to do that play. I think I want to go pretty hard against. Maybe we're gonna get District X no matter what, right? Because they filled it up. Yeah. I mean, if it was me, I really want to slam this Domino over here, because I know that we're gonna want to try and play an Ironheart on turn 6. That's gonna give us maybe +2 power here. On turn 4, especially with a bunch of his deck shut off, I just don't see how he gets enough power to give us a good contention. So I'm gonna yeah. I think we got rewarded there.
Yeah, for sure.
It could also be doing White Tiger things, which kind of like gets out ahead of us, but it stops them from getting those on Washington DC, and of course, with District X.
Now we have 2 choices here. We have the Sarah that we can play. We also have the guaranteed Gamora middle for 12.
And then we could look to do Scarlet Witch, Ironheart type stuff.
Yeah. But they also could just skip this turn anyways for Sunswat. They might have Infinite for some reason. Sarah is probably the best flexible play.
Next turn we're going to get the guaranteed Gamora no matter what, right? Because you can only play middle, so we can get that and squeeze out an Ironheart, which I think is going to give us a little extra oomph. These other locations.
Abomination is also the same power as Gamora on DC in the middle there.
Really good point, and it's guaranteed.
Let's see. So we want to combat. It might just be Ironheart, Abomination. Just play them both on the right and just win the right lane. Because I don't think we beat the middle lane at all ever.
Yeah, I don't think we even want to try. So what I would be scared of is maybe opponent trying to do. Maybe they have White Tiger, and that's a way that they can be really sneaky and come over here. So I definitely think that we'd probably want to then Ironheart first to hopefully get 2 hits here. At the very least get 1, and then I think we're just slamming dumb stats over here on the right. Get out ahead. Gamora is Nevermore. Red Skull.
So we only lose if it is White Tiger. We only lose if we only proc once on the left. We have to proc twice because we lose a tiebreaker.
We will lose the tiebreaker. Okay, and that's that's a really solid chance, and that's just playing around 1 card in a District X game. Are we snapping here?
Or
Or do we just take it for 4? Did opponent snap? Opponent snapped, right?
Yeah, the opponent snapped. I don't think we snapped. I would take it for 4. I would take it for 4, but if you want to snap, like, I'm not going to stop you.
I think we do snap here because I find it really hard that our opponent beats us. I guess, wait, do we lose to pass? No, because we're going to get a hit on the right, so we'll beat Sunspot on the right if they just pass. Yeah, they did pass. Okay. Always get scared about pass, but yeah, we did make sure that we get enough power over on the right to beat pass.
Nice.
Very well done. Very well done. Yeah. So if we get an Odin draw here, we're gonna have our crazy white tiger game.
Yes.
We can even sneak out a Wolfsbane in there early. So I feel like we have hyper super lane with potential for 6 white tigers to come down, which is really good.
And we have Killmonger in case his Deadpool gets out of hand.
Gotcha.
Usually just play Domino on the left here. We always want to avoid the randomness of Strange Academy as much as we can. He'll probably play like a Bucky Carnage on the left here, and so Domino's really going to need the white tiger, or she's going to need the tigers to come over for her lane. But they might think that that's just a 1 lane.
Okay, now we know opponent has leader in here. Okay, so I'm snapping here. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, an absolute, and they may have leader with Odin can give them a bunch of Odins, but I still don't think that beats a Wolfsbane.
Yeah. I would just Wolfsbane right.
I'm snapping.
Long white tiger Odin.
I'm snapping here for sure. A
Wonder
reclusive
what
mind
they
says,
have.
awesome to see my 2 favorite streamers teaming up. Love to see it. Thanks. Thank you for the nice words. Super flow doesn't really matter. And just let me know if we are thinking about doing anything else. I think that right now it's kind of brain dead. It's very hard to want to do anything else than just this beautiful play line that the whole deck's built around.
This deck plays itself this game.
Wave is still fine.
And every time that he plays a card in that right lane, that's 1 less Odin that he's going to get there, which is great for us.
And we could definitely, totally expect a leader here, but that's fine. They can take a white tiger. White tiger is actually probably going to be bad. Ooh, wait, I haven't thought about this. This is really bad. White tiger in a Strange Academy puts the white tiger back and covers the Odin lane.
That is a point.
I didn't think about that at all. That's really important.
Yeah. Damn.
We could psycho mode play leader.
Yes. Leader, yeah. Because if he doesn't play in the right lane, it's really good for us. And he'll fill up whatever lane he plays leader on. So I think that's good.
Yeah, this is tough. I definitely completely was blind to the Strange Academy and how that interacts with White Tiger. No,
as soon as I say the deck plays
okay,
itself.
this is maybe good. Oh, dude, 2 deaths and heaps of leaders. Oh my gosh. I think we win.
That's crazy.
I think we win.
Yeah, I think we just Gamora and that's it. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Oh man, that's why you play Marvel Snap, baby. That is why you play Marvel Snap, baby.
The leader shenanigans that card brings to the game are just insane.
Oh man, you can tell. I think that we're lizarding Miniature Lab. All right, never mind, dude. That's the second time that's happened. Where it's literally, I'm talking about. I think we're gonna play Lizard as opposed to this, and then immediately just get hit there. Dude, I'm seeing Miniaturized Lab. I'm seeing Sanctum Sanctorum. I'm thinking that we have a really good chance of winning this game, even though we're a little bit limited. And I see a 1-drop for my opponent. I'm snapping here on turn 2.
Yeah, that's fine. If we draw Gamora, it's like we win the right lane. If we draw Gamora, like we get to have a turn 3 Thor, so we're able to
have a really good chance of drawing it. We actually we've played Mjolnir once this entire time.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's not like a key feature of this deck, so it's understandable that we haven't gotten to play it very much. But
Paper, I have a question. On Twitch, you have a Battle Right logo?
Yes.
Do you like Battle Right?
I liked Battle Right.
I know, rip, it's gone.
I liked it a lot. I liked it enough to buy the weird Twitch chest loot things that they dropped to get this icon, among other things. But
dude, I loved Battle Right, dude.
I was so excited for it. And then like people stopped playing it, and then they're like, "Oh, we need to pivot to a battle royale," and I just stopped turning it on.
So sad, dude. Like now, I don't know if have you played Omega Strikers?
I have not. I've installed it, but I haven't played it.
It feels to me that Omega Strikers is like, I describe Omega Strikers as Rocket League meets Battle Right. And I've really liked Omega Strikers. It's kind of giving me that itch. So my thought process here is to this turn we're playing Ironheart. Give Domino a little bit more juice. Next turn we're probably playing Killmonger unless we get a Wong. And then hopefully we get the Mjolnir and we play it on the left.
Yeah. We really also hope for a White Tiger here, because White Tiger will guarantee go to Sanctum Sanctorum, which is really good. Okay, so we have to hope that they don't have Hobgoblin.
There's no way opponent plays Hobgoblin here, though, right? No shot.
There is a shot, but
dude, this is terrible.
I think it's for 2. Well, we've already gone forward with the snap, so it's no harm in trying and going into the next turn. I think we wait. We can play Odin next turn, proc Ironheart again, potentially get Mjolnir. The problem is the left lane. We don't necessarily win the left lane with that play, so hopefully we draw Mjolnir and we can just play something else with Killmonger Lizard.
So we're passing. I think we have to pass. It feels really bad though.
There's too much location denial in this particular.
There's no shot that's a Hobgoblin. Oh, it could be a Jubilee Hobgoblin. It could be a nightmare. It's kind of okay as long as we get a Mjolnir.
It gives him less power there. If we draw Mjolnir here, okay. I think he for sure plays something in this right lane.
Yeah, so the Odin won't necessarily work.
Okay, so we have 2 options here. We can kill this Iceman and do whatever with that. We can add 8 power to the board somewhere and then add Mjolnir, or we can play... so yeah, if we play Doom, we win the middle. At the very least, we win the middle. And then we can potentially win the right with this.
We're adding... Okay, so we're adding 10 to the left, so they have to play something big to beat it. Right, we're going to be at 10. We're going to win Sanctum Sanctorum for sure. We're adding 11 to the right, so they have to play at least... I think that there's no way they're adding 10 plus power left and 3 plus power right. I don't think there's any way. So I'm still confident in my snap. I think that Dr. Doom is the play.
We lose to a Doom play here, but I think we're still okay. Or do we? I don't know if we even lose to a Doom.
We tie middle. We win left by 3, and we lose right by 2. No, we actually beat a Doom play. Crazily enough, we beat Doom.
Interesting.
We played Doom and something? What? Mjolnir? Wasp? No, we're still fine. No, now it's a perfect tie? Now it's an exact tie. The Wasp literally gave them the tie. What a world, dude.
That's crazy. Hey.
We accounted for Doom, and we would have won by 1. We did not account for Doom Wasp. Yeah, so with Strange Academy, actually, like, we can't do the Doom Odin stuff. We realized that last game, right? So we can't just think that we can just do White Tiger for free and then have a Odin lane open.
We kind of have to split our plays up a little bit more. We might just storm. We have storm for Strange Academy, so you can even play Domino middle.
Oh, love that. Yeah, Domino. Actually, if I'm doing that, I'm playing Lizard though, right? If I'm storming.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they're never playing anything on Strange Academy. They're probably never playing anything on Strange Academy this turn either. So pretty much have that guaranteed.
Yep, that's good. We kind of want to draw Killmonger since they have Demon, but I think the other things, we have Washington D.C., which is also good. So yeah, we really want to see.
I missed my snap. I should have snapped early.
It's fine. I don't think they leave from seeing a storm, and they played the Demon on the right. Really good for us. They're not going to be able to fill up the middle. Okay. So we just play Wong left.
Could play Wong left. I'm trying to think of like other outs, right? So if we go Wong, White Tiger, we can get wins with like Killmonger, Wolfsbane, right? And we can win the left lane. We're very often going to win the right lane too because we're slamming 2 White Tigers. Hopefully at least 1 hits there. And we're hoping to get a Killmonger. If we don't, we can still make it work. He plays Bishop in the flooding lane, but I think we're still really happy because we're White Tigering here. Now there isn't a thought about Gamora. Maybe we're thinking about Gamora next turn. I think it has to be White Tiger on the Wong, right?
If this Mysterio, yeah, I think it's White Tiger for sure. If this
I think there's no world the real Mysterio's middle, right? Because if they chose to put the real Mysterio middle, they're just literally saying it's a 50-50 roll of which side the Mysterio lands on, because they had no reason to think that we were storming, right, when they played that Mysterio. So I think it has to be left or right. And I think that it would be left because they wouldn't play it on Washington D.C. because it doesn't get the 3 power buff. So I think I'm going to make a really strong call that it's almost certainly left, unless they're doing something psycho.
Yeah, I think we're still. I think no matter where the Mysterio is, we're still playing White Tiger. I think that's probably just our strongest play. Okay, so now, yeah, White Tiger's better play. Okay. We want. Okay. Okay, just fill up the board with White Tigers.
Yeah, there's no way we lose, right? We get 40 on the right. We lose to Shang-Chi, unfortunately. We will... No, because they reveal first, so we actually won't even lose to Shang-Chi, right? Yeah, I think there's no way we lose. I'm happy with our early snap. Opponent probably is going to stick through it, too. Opponent probably feels really, really confident.
Yeah.
They should be expecting an Odin, but...
But on my end,
Let's go, dude. The fucking huge brain. Oh, man, that feels good. We even thought about Shang-Chi this time.
The one time that we ever remember Shang-Chi. Like, never remember that card.
Oh, baby. And it's even good. It even gives us an extra... Oh. Dude, imagine not playing around Shang-Chi. Love to see it. That might be the first time I've ever remembered to play around Shang-Chi at the end of the game. If we had initiative there, that would have been a really satisfying Shang-Chi for them, though. They would have killed 4 10-power Tigers.
Sure. And I think we would have still stayed in the game regardless.
Yeah, I think we're kind of close. Ooh, super flow. And before opponents running Green Goblin. We get a turn 2 Thor. It's Fuego. What are the odds opponents... Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Does not matter indeed. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Lock the best follow notification on all Twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you.
We still play Thor. We still got the super flow power.
We have to play Thor. We have to play Thor.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where we play. Do you want to play Thor in here?
No,
the
because
Superflush shut off?
there's. No, I don't think we want to play in there.
Why else would they have done that? Unless they're a bot. I think that they're gonna storm here. I think they're gonna storm left. And they're not gonna do anything. The only reason I would imagine that you're playing a Daredevil there is, but no, he only had 2 power that turn. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It was such a weird play. I kind of want to just.
Let's see.
Storm where I have the Thor?
Well,
no, wait. We have to think about Starlight. We have to think about Starlight if that happens.
Turn that off. If we don't want to think, we can just turn it off.
True. Ironheart's a fine play. We could save Ironheart for Wong.
Yeah. And also, we might end up playing Killmonger, potentially.
I think we have to storm here so we have the chance to play Wong middle.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the Starlight Citadel can flood the location that has less than 2. I think that's probably our best play.
Wind, aid my hand.
And then I feel like if we... Oh, and they give us cards. Thank you for the cards, sir.
Yeah, puts us closer to Mjolnir. Let's go.
We landed it.
Yeah,
I can't... We're drawing all of our cards this game now, no, right?
Yeah.
No, they
we still draw Doom. That's all we're really looking for, I think. Now.
Doom or White Tiger, both of them are great. Or Odin and Ironheart will give us enough. We're always.
I'm snapping here. Did you snap already?
No, they snapped.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is just a snap.
Unless they have some kind of cool disruption with wave things next turn, but even that doesn't stop us. Like what? I was so excited to do that Juggernaut play. I was so stoked about it. We need a way to win right. I think it has to be Ironheart, right? I think if we just Ironheart and then like Mjolnir or Odin next turn.
Yeah, that should be fine. We don't have anything.
We can even sneak a cheeky domino in.
Yeah, we do that too.
And I don't think we need extra power here, so I think we play it after the Ironheart. Like, what does our opponent do to stop us? I mean, I have no read on what our opponent's playing, right? They have a Maximus, a Juggernaut, and a Daredevil in their deck. What the fuck? Is it an Odin?
I mean, put Odin in, please.
Okay.
I mean, that kills it.
That actually, yeah, that gives us the space open late. That's actually it's really good for us. It's really great. This is super nice of our opponent. And then, yeah, we just Odin here, get heaps and heaps. The triggers here, it always beats them on the Storm. Mjolnir pretty much guarantees out on the left. Yeah, no shot we lose here. Plus, if they play... Oh, no, the 1-drops won't matter. Yeah, the only thing... Like, yeah, no shot. Get the Exodia feels going.
Yeah, just a little bit. We don't have to start a video about it or anything. Like, we're...
Yeah, we'll be chill. We just need vibe. We actually didn't get any triggers on Storm. We got 1 trigger on Storm. That's wild. We actually lose right to... Oh, you piece of work. That's fine.
It almost wasn't fine.
Stop Dude, 2 times they play Shang-Chi against us and we still win. Love to see it.
I mean, we weren't down in the middle, I would say.
Yeah, it's hard not to want to do that, right? The other thing that we... Yeah.
So it loses the Shang-Chi.
We can even if they play like 1-drops.
Yeah.
I think we still Storm left.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't play a card here, there's no way they're playing 2 cards this turn, right?
Yeah.
And then we Storm left. We don't really have a good follow-up, but Lizard's just good enough of a follow-up, I would say.
Yes.
They have 1 card. 1 card's great.
Wind, aid my hand.
Oh, it might also be playing Storm. Gonna play Juggernaut. Interesting choice. We're still out ahead, and they can't Juggernaut the flooding lane now. Thor is... Ooh, interesting. We kind of have all the cards that we want. So maybe Thor is better because the chance of losing a draw isn't that bad.
Yeah. So we don't really have a great 5 play. It's just Lizard and Killmonger, but I don't hate it too much.
I think that's just totally enough.
Yeah. And I mean, we can still draw something too.
Plus, yeah, I think playing a 3 here is better than playing the Lizard because we can play the Lizard next turn.
Yeah.
Pretty much no matter what.
Jessica Jones and Juggernaut. This is when I start trying to think, okay, what's he playing? What's a list that I've seen with this? But
no clue. I think I'm Killmongering. Lizard might come right. I don't think they'll pack the Hulk lane too much. We have to think which lane is safer for Lizard, right? I think that they're going to push out into Hollow this turn would be my guess, as opposed to pushing to Gamma Labs.
Yeah, it's really 50-50 because they're just tied lanes no matter what.
And we're just using Killmonger for 3 power here. We can, if there's any crazy 1-drop shenanigans, we can Odin it.
Yeah.
Or like we can play a Mjolnir Odin type play if we need to. Wow,
Look at that.
that was hyper rewarded for that.
Yep. And then I think just Mjolnir Odin gives you the most power on the right, and you win the left lane. I don't think there's anything that, I mean, and you have 11 power on the right now too.
I don't think we can lose. Opponent's probably backing out, right? Opponent went for it. I mean, we're getting plus 12 on the left. I'm really surprised that opponent went for it there. I guess maybe they have White Tiger things. And then if we're gonna feel really good if they have White Tiger things.
They have a Groot. Oh my god.
They just did that as, like, as a joke. Oh, I guess. I mean, I don't know. If I'm the opponent, you have to think that some Mjolnir stuff is coming, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they just thought that they had left for sure and that this, like, 11 power would be enough to contest.
Yeah.
I think that was probably a bad play by our opponent, but we take those. Domino middle seems pretty easy here, right?
For sure.
Opponent not playing turns 1 and 2. Sinister London to Thor, and I'm honestly snapping on a Sinister London Thor. We have really good Sinister London cards in this deck.
Yep.
You can do Odin things with Sinister London. Ooh. Electro's a little bit scary against Sinister London.
Yeah, he can start playing some big things. It's when you wish that Killmonger was a Shang-Chi instead.
I still think that we Ironheart here. And then I think that for sure we're Gamoraing to get double 12s.
Yeah.
And then
for sure Gamora.
We're kind of okay. What we can do is we can do like a Mjolnir somewhere else and then Odin on the Sinister London to pull us back.
Yeah,
Ooh, opponent did the Gamora thing to us. With the Mjolnir, we're in such a commanding spot. I definitely think the play here is just to keep bashing on the Sinister London. Opponent could do like pass into like Infinite here, but we beat that for sure.
Yeah, he would have
make sure we
passed
play the Mjolnir first. And we can even play 2 Mjolnirs if we draw.
Oh yeah, we do have 2 in the deck, huh?
Aid my hand.
We're not too sad about this.
No,
This is fine.
it's totally fine.
All systems go.
He definitely plays something into this.
Yeah, we just Odin on it. Odin on it and then play 2 fucking Mjolnirs over here.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. GG's.
Yeah, it's so much power on that
Storm in an Electro deck.
And playing Storm on turn 5.
True.
Like,
well, it was to get rid of the Sinister London, which I mean, clearly it helped them to an extent, but I mean, if you're running an Electro deck, you can't play 2 power in a turn, right?
There has to be a better play for you on a Sinister London that gives you more than 2 power.
It's pretty cool. Electro skin as well.
Yeah, that one's sick. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Are they waiting for us to maybe retreat? we're not retreating, dude. We're feeling pretty confident. Wait, do we lose the Shang-Chi? We lose the... No. The Odin Ironheart. Wait, we go first. Like, the Odin will actually Ironheart and turn these... We'll
lose one lane to Shang-Chi, but we win the other lane. He can't play 2 of them.
Yeah, but then they win left and right. We actually did lose the Shang-Chi there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why did I think...
What an impressive board indeed. Yeah, the double Mjolnir hitting both. Oh, and wait, I actually forgot the Mjolnirs were hitting this Thor too. Like, this lane is going to be so crazy.
So you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/paper with 2 R's. I stream... I've been streaming really often now. I kind of had a lull because my internet's been crappy, but yeah, I stream Marvel Snap exclusively. And yeah, that's about it for shoutouts for me. I have my Twitter and stuff on my YouTube channel or on my Twitch channel, so.
Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.